but it's almost Christmas, isn't it? It's rushing at us. And so it's that time of year when Tassimo do some of their special limited edition. And over the next few videos we're going to be testing some of those, and I'll be showing you how to get the best out of your Tassimo coffee machine. So this is Cadbury's Caramel. So we've had Cadbury's chocolate for a while. Caramel is new. The other thing sometimes you might like to do is add a drop of Bailey's chocolate in if you wanted something a bit special for your guests over Christmas. I'll show you how to do that as well. So one of the things you'll notice about the Cadbury's pods, it used to have two, but now that Cadbury's is in a one pod system, you will see it looks very different to the normal tea disc. But don't fear, it still fits into your machine in exactly the same way. It obviously doesn't have beans, it's actually full of just powder, you can probably see it there. And you need to make sure, give that a little shake, try and make sure it's level with the powder before you put it in, otherwise it doesn't tend to use all the powder and you won't quite get a strong enough taste. Oh, right, so I'm going to use a latte glass, so we'll take that little bottom tray out to make room. Now if you're going to be using an alcoholic drink to add something in for Christmas, then that needs to go in first, and obviously as much as you want to taste. What you then must do, certainly on the My Way, is the little one up here, the top right hand temperature gauge. You need to set that to red, because now you're going to be putting your hot chocolate into something cold, and then if you mix it, it's going to taste great, but it's going to be a bit cold. So make sure if you're adding anything, you put that one to red. If not, the medium setting is okay. Now, despite the fact we've got much bigger tea disc, you just drop them in the same way. Now, when you're pushing this down, if you get too much friction or it feels odd, something's gone wrong. It should go down without too much force. Then we're going to touch the teardrop. Remember, the teardrop can do different things. You can hold it for more liquid, which you often need to do with these powdered drinks in the Tassimo, or if it looks like it's going to overflow because you've done yourself a generous portion of Bailey's or something, then you can touch the teardrop, or on your Tassimo it might just be a red light, and then that will stop it. So already I've got the most fantastic smell of Cadbury's chocolate. If you're a fan of Cadbury's chocolate, this is the drink for you, isn't it? And that's pouring lovely. We've got a nice sort of head there. It seems to be exactly the right colour, so this one is mixing well. I say give it a little shake to make sure the powder's level before you put it into your machine. It's read the barcode, so it should stop. There we go, and I'm just going to add a little bit more to that. If the water starts to look clear here, then you've used up all the powder in the tea disc. Don't put any more in because you're going to weaken down the taste of the drink. I think that should do it. So this type of tea disc can be recycled like all other coffee pods at podback.org. Check that out if you're not doing that. That's just a free post system where you can send off your used coffee pods, and the mixture of food waste, foil and plastic can be recycled 100% in that factory. Oh my goodness me, look at that. Is that, you can probably smell that even from there through your YouTube screen. Oh, actually you do get the caramel. You're getting that Cadbury's chocolate and the caramel. Even the top is lovely. Let me just get the camera off to show you that. That to me is a big hit. If you're having any trouble getting those, they are in most of the supermarkets. I'll put a link below in my description box. Let me just show you that one close up. Even on the top it's got that sort of Starbucks or Costa look, hasn't it? And you can see that that emptied that quite nicely. Now these things do drip and they've got hot water in them, so be careful when you're putting those in your recycling envelope. Wow, you've got to do this for this Christmas. And then don't forget, maybe add a bit of Bailey's in there for a nice little seasonal hit to the flavour. great smell and a great taste. I've not been incentivized by any way by any companies. My channel's about tips, my trips and my tunes. You'll be able to find my music on all the streaming services from Amazon to Apple. You might find getting a nice long latte spoon is really handy to stir up the chocolate or stir up the Baileys if that's what you've put in the bottom of it. Hope you've enjoyed that. Give us a big thumbs up and please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. This is Paul from London saying cheers.